Righto, people. Just a little bit of an update. The cyclone off the coast, Alfred, he's been pushed back a bit, died down a little bit overnight, and it's expected to hit about 24 hours later than they predicted. Looks like it's going to hit further south than they were predicting the other day, so down around the Stradbroke Island. Looks like it's going to be ground zero. I've got friends that live in Redland Bay, which is just on the eastern side of Stradbroke Island, and then I'm in Logan City, so we're right behind them. So we're going to be getting a bit of allegedly a direct hit, probably after it crosses Stradbroke and then reaches the mainland. It'll probably die down to like a category 1 or something here, so we're still going to see pretty strong wind and a lot of rain. And just when I thought everything was all squared away yesterday, and I went down and celebrated at lunch, started calling friends and family, see if they needed a hand. I called my old neighbour who has moved out in the last week or so, and he said that he was actually meaning to call me because the wooden fence down the side of in between our two houses, all the fence posts are rotten at the ground level and rotten right through. He told me to go and have a look, which I did, and yes, there's actually nothing holding the fence up. So unfortunately, because I'm half moved to Rockhampton, I've sent all my tools, power tools and that, and they're sitting in Rockhampton. So I had to borrow a couple of tools from a mate, and got the oldest boy. He he's a painter, but he did have an impact driver and a couple of things. So anyway, this is, and we were expecting the storm to hit last night too, mind you. So I'll just show you what I bodged up here. So this is what I done, and I've pretty much done the same side on the neighbour side. Yeah, the thing to consider here is it's a pool fence, so that's a priority. Can't have like little kids or animals or whatever, people's dogs, falling in the pool. But if this fence disintegrates, that means I'm going to have all that stuff flying around my house, which could smash my windows, smash my car up, and we just don't want loose fence palings flying around 100 k's an hour. So the fence is significantly better now. I think it's gonna stand. I'm renting here, so this is not my house. So hopefully I'm going to give the receipts to the real estate, and hopefully they fix me up. But another important thing was, I wouldn't have even known until we got some wind gusts, probably approaching 75, 80, 90 kilometers an hour this morning, and it alerted me to my roof. I'll show you. Okay, so a little bit more so we can see a bit better. So the roof, we've got these like little plastic sunlighty parts that someone's put in. Now, can you see these roofing screws? They aren't screwed all the way home, which I've never really noticed it before, but there's not really much holding that down. And this morning when we were getting some strong wind gusts, look, none of these are driven home. See that? So went to the local hardware store, which is Bunnings pretty much. That's all we got these days. And I got some, there's no sandbag, so I got some compost mix, some bags of compost mix. And I put that up there, but I also put some high strength silicate sort of adhesive from a caulking gun under both sides on the tin, and then also down the middle where there's like a little batten, put it on top of there. Now chucking 2 of these on each one. Hopefully that's going to help. I've got one more to do over there, but I just thought I'd get this out. And hopefully if anybody's panicking, can't think properly, and they're panicking about they can't get hold of sandbags because all the sandbag depots are now closed. But you might be able to see just with this very moderate wind, probably about 40 kilometers an hour. It's not showing up real good, but you can see that as the wind picks up, that plastic panel over there is flapping around. So the wind's going to get about 5 times worse than 4 to 5 times worse than this. So anyway, that's why I'm making my repairs. And any bags I've got left over, I'm just going to run a fat bead of silicone around the door of my garage, and I might even show you that in the video later. Okay, cheers guys, good luck. By the way, another good thing about those, whether it's compost, whether it's potting mix or garden soil or whatever, if you buy those, instead of buying sand or gravel and things like that, after the event's over, you can chuck them in your garden. So it's a Swiss Army knife. You get a couple of different uses out of it. Okay, be safe guys, see ya.